Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another H-Powers 3 replay. Spawn on the north side as the blue British. We have frijolito05. Spawn on bottom side as the red Sioux. We have Jelly. This map does, of course, have some natives. We got the mine settlement, which can give access to Holclan Javeliers, a musketeer variant with high attack speed, and the Zapok settlement, which can give some Jaguar Prowler Knight variants. I don't know if they have access to camouflage, but the Jaguar Prowler Knight is relatively unique for a melee infantry unit in double damage versus heavy infantry. They're most similar to halberdiers, but more specialized for anti-infantry. No deck selected just yet. No deck selected just yet either. Red will be killing off these local doggos and stealing their squashes, a monster. And blue will be killing off some local doggos as well, and we're stealing their den skunk pelts. First player has brought in a shipment. We got the Principantel Anti. I don't know how to pronounce that. We got villagers, infinite homestead wagons plus 7 sheeple. Exotic hardwood, villagers, food, wood, coin, longbowmen, musketeers, Coal Scots guards, team grenadiers guards, cavalry hit points, frontier defenses, villagers, more sheep and homestead, longbowmen, musketeers, hussars, falconet, more falconets, factory, or not factory, fort, higher British arquebusiers, infinite mortars, infinite rockets, and a single factory. Weird. And I got 1v1 RR. Railroad, villagers, wood, coin, Sutton bowmen, club warriors, axe riders, cavalry damage, camp movement, rifle riders. That's probably what it is, not railroad. Camp movement, great hunter, villagers, wood, club warriors, Wakana rifles, axe riders, cavalry combat, rifle riders, more rifle riders, we'll call it soldiers. 2 kettle support, gives them 14 Waka rifles, and also gives them 20 plus 20% hit points. More rifles, a Kinchita, a Tushkuna Kene Brawlers, and Bison. Infinite. We do have the age up of the War Chief. The War Chief is behind for the War Chief, and the British player is going for the Philosopher Prince. We got a little bit of a manor boom. I don't think it could be full manor boom. 11 villagers onto manors. We don't see Virginia Company, so you'll get a bit more experience. And it looks like Red does claim some natives. Got himself a bandit rifleman. Does have 40 damage. Is a pretty good one to claim. And, oh, does actually get a tame coyote and some sheeple. In which the British player could have really used that one. He would have found those 3 sheep, get 7 sheep shipment, and a homestead wagon. That's 10 sheep on a livestock pen, which is actually pretty good. Instead, he just finds potatoes. Potatoes are pretty good. You can make French fries out of them, and bake potatoes out of potatoes. Who's heading up north? Going to be claiming up this. Was a native scout? Cherokee rifleman. Nope, he will not be claiming the rifleman. We do got a number of musketeers being pulled on the field. That maybe just for a defense force. He is going for a barracks, so maybe I'm for some aggression. Brings in a huge crate of food. Of course, got the tribal marketplace. It looks like I got a shipment of wood. Now a shipment of coin for the Sioux. And that shipment of wood, where did that shipment of wood come from? That's not from this shipment right here. Is there some sort of big button that the Sioux can get a shipment of wood? I really don't know the big buttons all too well when it comes to most natives. Either way, he had some sort of shipment of wood that was brought in that was not from a card. We now have a corral now being built. Does Trevor Market get a big button? We do now have some more musketeers pushing down over here. Got 6 or 7 musketeers. Yeah, 6 musketeers, so there's 10 musketeers on the field. Bringing a shipment of villagers as well. The Sioux does have a pretty good unit to help deal with the musketeers, the rifle riders. Rifle riders do what? Plus ×2, maybe even ×3 versus heavy infantry. But I believe they are a age 3 unit. He is bringing the Great Hunter. He's pretty close to aging up. He can now age up. He is going for the Wise Woman. It does not appear to be the fast, maybe the fast age up card. It's hard for me to tell, honestly. Now bring in some Axe Riders, which are not going to be super great for those Musketeers. He doesn't have the card to transform Bow Riders to Rifle Riders. Some of these villagers are starting to get hit. He does not have the very fine coat to research. The very good coat. Taking time to collect the sheep now as well. The sheep are far from being fully fattened. Here's moving around. The British player is now bringing a shipment of food. He's very far from aging up. Going for some hussars now. The rifle riders will be very good. Looks like he's going to take these handful of axe riders and go for a bit of a raid. One of the villagers getting hit right now. The Sioux's at 16 villagers versus opponent's 27. He will have a pretty good age up, and he will have an excellent counter against his opponent's composition with the Rifle Riders. And he does have a deck named RR, which I'm assuming is Rifle Rider. Let's see. Does have a shipment of 5 Rifle Riders. Says well, those are Axe Riders, not Rifle Riders. There's the Rifle Riders. Range cavalry effective against infantry and cavalry and heavy infantry and artillery. They are light cavalry with good. I think overall they seem like they're pretty overpowered. Every time I look at them, I've always wondered how on earth are they that strong. Because they have good damage, and I think they also have improved rate of fire at 1.5. There's the Rifle Riders now. Let's see now. 16 damage. Yeah, ×3 versus heavy infantry. And they do have the improved attack speed as well. Comparison Musketeers do have 23 damage, so it's technically higher, but half the attack speed. Elite Rifle Riders are ×2 population unit. They also going to have a ×3 anti-heavy, and so it's ×3 anti-cap. So his composition is incredibly good versus British composition. However, he just simply lacks the numbers. Another round of hussars there. He does, of course, have mobility. He's Sioux. They're the horse boys, like the Poles. He's now bringing another round of Rifle Riders. No villagers on the queue. You may want to get these handful of villagers inside the town centers. Maybe all of them at this point in time. There's another round of Rifle Riders up front forward. Musketeers may be eyeing to go into melee. He does, of course, have a couple few feathers named the War Chief, which could be randomly generated or could be custom. I honestly have no idea. Hussars are getting annihilated here. It's now bringing a shipment of the Riflemen, which are a skirmisher, very good versus these Musketeers. The Musketeers not going to get annihilated by the Rifle Riders. They do have melee resist, not range resist. Yeah, let's take out that force very, very quickly right there. Now he should eye for a counterattack. He knows he did some good damage here, but he also knows he's fighting against Brits. The Brits tend to have one of the best economies in the entire game. Bring in another round of Rifle Riders. Very good. At this point in time, the British player may need to go for Dragoons, which are generally an age 3 unit, not an age 2 unit. So he needs to eye the age up. He's going for more Musketeers, which is not a good idea. Longbowmen would be a good item against the Rifle Riders. And just to clarify, Rifle Riders are classified as... Wait, they are classified both as heavy cav and light range cav. So they will receive bonus damage from Dragoons. And they will receive bonus damage from Longbowmen, since the anti-cavalry damage is just anti-cav, not anti-heavy cav.
Yes.
Their torch damage is not good. That's probably perfectly fine. After all, they're very good at what they do. Does take out the War Chief right there. Does have some rifles. Akina rifles. They do have 15 torch damage. Seem pretty standard for a skirmisher. Now let's maybe make his way over these villagers. These rifles do have half damage versus villagers, like normal light cav. And skirmisher is definitely a good supplementary force, helping engage the various musketeers, as well as potentially engaging light cavalry he may fight against, which he is not going to worry about. And blue does cast some GG there. This Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.